Hi, and welcome to the second webinar on Tariff 10 with Sue Swift. This one is on special containers and whole packs, which forms the second in the webinar, which is a series of 6. The first one was on CE marks and what they mean. These are both found on the training platform of NewmarkNet and also on NewmarkNet itself, where you also find a lot of the tariff tips. Now, as just mentioned, this one is on special containers and whole packs. Whole packs is the version of special containers in Scotland. Okay, so moving on, as these are usually around about 10 minutes long. So they're just small snippets, so you can pick them up in the pharmacy so that you can fit them in your busy schedule. Right, so as I would say, the drug tariff does show a small sort of square if it means a special container. Just hopefully you can see that there in the England and Wales tariff, that little square. Now this means that that product is classed as a special container. There's quite a few things sort of sterile, which of course means some of the dressings or certain pharmacy products. Other ones are effervescent or hygroscopic, which is sort of liquid and air absorbing medicines. Liquid preparations for addition to bath water. Also preparations such as coal tar preparations, sprays, squeeze packs, container, and also sachets, sort of things like that. Now I'm just going to show you a couple here, one of them being this mock packet here of Accutech sort of reagents. Now this you would not split, and it will be classed as a special container and also an appliance, which really you need to see the last webinar to see why it is classed as an appliance, and if it's listed in the drug tariff you'll be able to give it. So as I say, if it's a packet of 50 and the prescriber has written 30, you're going to give the 50. You're not going to split a pack of reagents. Another thing would be something like the ostomy deodorant spray. This is listed in the tariff as a 50ml. You would give a 50ml size. So if it has, or they've given on prescription a 25ml or a 30ml, you would give the 50ml, as it is classed as a special container. And as you can see, pressurized aerosol is in the special container list. Other things you would find would be something like the Calpacil therapeutic shampoo, which again is a special container. If there's more than one size listed in the tariff, you go to the nearest size that fulfills that prescription. Where it gets interesting is something like Madapar, 250 capsules. Now, this is not classed as a special container in England and Wales, but it is classed as a special container, as a whole pack in Scotland. So they would be reimbursed under the whole pack rules, which are the same to our special container rules. So if these came in 100 capsule jars and the prescription called for 149, they will get paid for 100. if the prescription called for 151, they could give 2 jars because they will be paid for 200. That in essence is the whole pack or special container rules. So if you remember that it comes in 100 capsule jars and 149, you will get paid for 100 capsules. As soon as it goes over that 150, you will get paid for 2 full 100 jars. It's as simple as that. Where it gets even more interesting is something like the Adcal D3 Dissolve or the paracetamol effervescent, which can come in to 100 pack, but they're made up of sub-packs. So something like the Adcal or the paracetamol, when they may come in tubes, which class them as sub-packs, and these tubes may be in 20 tablets per tube. Now, if the prescription called for 60 tablets, and as I say, the box contained 100, you would have to give 3 sub-packs. You're not going to get paid for 100. It's as simple as that. So please remember to split them and give 3 sub-packs, because that's all you're going to get paid for. So that's basically that very shortened version of the special container whole pack. We all know on something like the amoxicillin that because it is made up, and you get in the drug tariff a little circle, which means it's a reconstituted liquid. A lot of pharmacists don't tend to know that it is also classed as well as a special container. So it is always best to check on the PSNC database, because you would find a whole list of amoxil liquids on there that are classed as special containers. So because of the course of antibiotics, you would be paid for the full amount that you would give to fulfill the prescription. So that is a very valuable piece of information to remember. So as I say, they are always found on the PSNC database, which is on the special container database. Anytime that you're unsure whether it is classed as a special container or not, please call Information Services, where we'll be happy to give you all that information, whether it is a special container and how much you're going to get reimbursed. Now, that, as I say, that's a short rundown of special containers and whole packs. It's a bit difficult to sort of condense some of the rules of the drug tariffs in 10 minutes, but you can call us up anytime on 0800 783 5709, option 2, only if you're a Newmark member, that is, and we can answer any of your clinical queries, product information, and of course drug tariff, malaria, controlled drugs, and ethical queries, and also pharmacy practice. Now, a lot of these items that I've discussed today, drug tariff and also drug tariff tips, can be found on our training platform and also on Newmark.net. So please save yourself time in the pharmacy and just allow yourself time to have a look and read those, because in the long run, it will save you time and also money. Thanks for watching.